how's it going? Today is a very special edition of Greaseweek. We are in San Francisco, but with our limited amount of time, we're going to try to eat and see as much as possible. So the first thing we're going to have to do is rent a bike. So let's go do that. I'll be the camera guy too. Finding a bike rental place in Fisherman's Wharf is no problem, and this one's a block away from all the action. All the shops have a ton of variety, from cruisers to mountain bikes to hybrids. Since I was going to be covering a lot of ground, I was going to need something a little faster, like this one.
If you decide to bike the city, the first thing you're going to notice is there's a lot of hills, which is actually a good thing because it's a great way to work up your appetite, and it's a good workout. It's also a great way to get to some really scenic views, but it's not easy, I'll tell you that. There are a lot of hills. Seems like most of the time I'm going uphill twice as many times as I'm going downhill.
There are literally hundreds of sights to see in this city, so the best strategy is going to be to work our way around the immediate area and spread out from there. That thing looks really hard to get to. Let's go there. A nice climb up Telegraph Hill will bring you to Coit Tower. It's a monument to San Francisco's firefighters. It's also a great place to see the entire Bay Area. On one side you have the Golden Gate Bridge, and to the south of that you have the Bay Bridge. Nice scenery, but there's not really any good food up here. So it's down one hill and back up another. This is going to be the standard pretty much all day. This is Russian Hill, probably the steepest grade that I'll climb. Listen for my chain derailing and me crashing. Pretty humiliating, especially when a trolley full of people witness the entire thing. This is Lombard Street, famous for its winding roads. It's going to be much more fun riding down it than it was getting to it. Lombard Street and Russian Hill are big tourist hotspots, but I don't understand standing around on top of a hill snapping away on your point and shoot. Some things are better experienced on a bike, especially something you could ride down. It's pretty amazing to climb Russian Hill just to see it go away in a mere matter of seconds, like this. And flying down hills is fun and all, but you really gotta depend on your brakes. I must have worn these brakes down to nothing. Good thing it's a rental. And good thing I was gonna be eating at the bottom of the hill, because I was starting to get really hungry.
Okay, so we're in North Beach, which is San Francisco's version of Little Italy. And there's this deli that I heard about that's one of the best in the city. So I'm gonna go check it out, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Molinari's delicatessen is located smack dab in the heart of North Beach. Like any good Italian deli, a nice assortment of reds and a variety of salamis are requisite. But as you will see, it's the cheese that made this place great, and I'm not talking about the Parmesan.
Is this the best Italian deli in the city?
It is, man.
Are you just saying that because you work here? Or is that true?
It is, man. What you talking about?
Well, I guess I'll take the special, the Molinari special.
You want to get the roll back there, please? On the box?
Oh, okay. You got BYOB.
You want every tonic?
Yeah.
Mayo, mustard, lettuce.
Yeah, whatever's good.
Before I begin serving you, I just want you to know that after 12, I'm done with book signings,
Yeah?
interviews, and photographs.
All right. Can you sign my sandwich?
Yeah, you know, I enjoy giving back.
I enjoy a good Italian deli.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, well, this is a Jewish deli, in case you didn't know.
It is. Oy vey.
And what's your name?
My name's Mike.
Mike?
Look at that, a custom signed sandwich.
All right. I'll put my number here.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm
We'll
number.
call you, let you know how it was. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I dined al fresco, a couple blocks away from the deli, at the senior center, the Lady Shaw Senior Center.
To Mike, Best wishes. Oh, that was nice.
To appreciate the sandwich, we gotta take a look under the hood. More layers of meat and more stuff means more flavor and a better sandwich. Alright, everyone back on the bun.
Certainly looks like a delectable sandwich, and I think I have earned it.
If we go back to the map, you'll see that I was dining in the North Beach area. And with Chinatown being the next neighborhood over, it was pretty obvious where I was going next. Every city seems to have a Chinatown, but outside of Asia, none is bigger than San Francisco's. And it seemed as if half the community was eating at my next stop, New Asia.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry, excuse me.
New Asia has a huge dining hall filled wall to wall with people. There's a non-stop stream of dim sum carts pushing everything from succulent ducks to egg rolls and loads of dumplings. New Asia is definitely quacktastic. Now the reality is, I could have spent all day in Chinatown. I could have spent all week there. I could have done the entire episode on it. But I'm trying to get a little taste of everything, so it's off to a new part of town. The good thing is, the ride's mostly downhill, so I get a little break. A little one. An impromptu stop was caused by a little storefront with a line out the door, which is always a good sign. Another good tell at Swan's Oyster Depot was the window full of beautiful looking seafood.
Have some pretty good seafood here, huh?
Their Louis salad is the bomb, too.
The Louis salad, that's what you recommend?
As you get to the front of the line, you'll see that the place is absolutely tiny. Every inch of the countertop is cluttered with chowders, pints, and seafood platters. No space is wasted. No space is spared. There's that Louis salad Rebecca was clamoring about back in line.
How are the oysters?
Oh, they're good today.
They're good? What kind of oyster is it?
What this one was.
It's a big one.
It seemed like I really couldn't go wrong. It was apparent that oysters were the popular pick. Scott seemed to be enjoying his, and to the right of me, Reggie just got a plate as well. So I knew what I had to do.
You know, I've been riding my bike around the city all day, so I think a plate of oysters would hit the spot right now.
Perfect. Want to mix them up?
Yeah, give me a variety basket, I guess.
And variety is truly what I received.
So what do we got here?
2 Elkhorn Baby Yagis from Washington State.
Uh-huh.
2 Fanny Bays, British Columbia.
Okay.
2 Blue Points from the East Coast, New Jersey area. We've got 2 Chef's Creek, Washington State. We've got 3 Shigokus right here, British Columbia.
Ooh.
2 Kumamotos, local. Or not local, Northern California.
Cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I appreciated the fact that all the oysters were from the general area, the Pacific Northwest, that is. Except for, of course, the 2 Blue Points from the Jersey Shore.
What, you never seen an oyster from Jersey before? Keep eating. Yeah.
Now, I'm no oyster expert, but the different varieties had subtle differences in taste.
That's a good oyster.
The bigger ones had a nice brine flavor, while the little guys had a little sweetness to them. In the end, they were all delicious, and in turn, devoured. Next stop, Union Square. The only problem is, I was supposed to turn left, about right there. So it's off to the abyss and the unknown in San Francisco. If you want to see what happens next, tune in to part 2, next time on Greaseweek.